Ina?
Yeah, from Plus.
Sounds familiar.
She like comes up to me and she's like, Nadia, you're my Plus mentor. And I was like, oh no, I kind of not really remember you. I was like, yay,
Yeah.
great, you should come here. So that
Okay.
was cool. Yeah. Also, person that I'm kind of dating right now will be joining us maybe in like half an hour. So that's exciting.
Half an hour.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, they were supposed to be here for 3:30, but then lost track of time. I was like, oh, whatever. You can make a surprise entrance in the middle of the podcast. It'll be fun.
This is the Experience Podcast with me and someone else.
That's me. I'm someone else.
Someone else.
And maybe someone else later.
And maybe someone else later, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
We're keeping it a mystery for the listeners and for me.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, it's such a beautiful day today in Cambridge. It's kind of cold, but it's like sunny, which sucks. It was like super gloomy yesterday when all the people were like touring and whatever, but then it's like so beautiful today. Oh well. How are you doing? What have you been up to?
I'm working a lot. I'm sure you saw my schedule.
Yeah, why are you like
Uh,
working nights every day?
we're on an outage right now, so everyone's working a lot of overtime.
An outage?
Yeah, like they shut down the plant for refueling
Oh, what does that
and
entail?
whatever else they do. Uh, like the whole concept or the refueling specifically. Like they
Oh,
take the head off the reactor, shut down, take the head off the reactor, take the old rod or old fuel bundles out, put new ones in.
oh, wow. How often does
And in
that
the
happen?
meantime, every 2 years, so once every 2 years.
Gotcha. That's cool.
So, and then in the meantime, they do other work around the plant that they normally couldn't do when they're online, right? When
Gotcha.
everything's shut down, you can fix a lot of things that you couldn't normally
Oh.
access just for radiation levels and things like that.
Oh, I see. That's kind of cool.
There's no steam flow or whatever, so you can go in a lot of other places.
Nice.
Anyway, that's that.
Yeah.
Why we are Sunday afternoon.
Is it what?
That's why we're doing this Sunday afternoon.
Yes. Middle of Sunday afternoon, tea time.
Tea time. Yeah.
Yeah. What have you been doing in your daytime free time then if you're
Well, I
working?
sleep most of it.
Oh.
Yeah, gotta sleep at some point.
Wait, what are the night hours? Like when do you go in and
Six
when
to
do you leave?
six. It's six to
Oh.
six.
Oh, wow. That's kind of
So
rough.
I get home and I go to sleep. Other people go to the bar because there's a bar near the plant that's open in the mornings during the
At
outage because they
6
know
a.m.?
people will go. Well, because they know people will go.
Oh my
The
God. Interesting.
the
That's
owner works at the plant, so that's also
oh, okay. Do you ever go with him?
helpful. I went last week. It's kind of weird. I like to go to sleep when I get home at 6. I don't know. Usually pretty tired. I went last week. I don't think I even ordered anything. But yeah, people will go all the time. They'll get a lot of people to go to. It's the bar like right near. It's like 5 minutes from the plant.
Wow.
So
That's so crazy. Imagine going to a bar at
yeah,
6 a.m. and then just going home and going to bed. How
I'm
much
sure
does it
people do that.
get during the day? Do you sleep a lot?
I sleep like 6 to 7 hours. I
Wow.
probably could sleep more, but I have
Was it
things to
hard to, is
do
it hard
during
to
the day.
adjust to that schedule? Like the night schedule?
Well, I go on nights all the time, right? Like every couple of weeks, I work some nights
You what?
doing it. I work nights all the time normally.
Oh. But is it
But doing
do
it
you ever
like,
is it like 3 or 4 a.m. and you're like, oh, I feel terrible because it's so late? Like,
well, yeah,
or are you
of
just like
course.
all used to it now?
You get used to it. I think it takes me like the third or fourth night is when I start to get used to it,
Mm,
usually.
okay.
fully used
Interesting.
to it. I try to adjust going in. You try to stay up the night before so you can sleep the morning before you go into work.
Right. Wow.
But yeah, but I just finished my second week of it, so I'm
My
pretty.
walls are super thin. I can like hear this conversation happening upstairs.
What's the conversation?
I don't know. So someone was like, "Oh, how do you like it here?" I'm like, "Are these like random prospective students who are like at our house, or is it the union people have been like showing up to people's houses, like, hey, can we talk to you? Can you vote for the union?" And I'm like, "Why are you showing up to our house?" Um,
What union?
the grad student union here.
Oh,
We're like voting on it in April. Kind of crazy.
what are you trying to unionize about?
Everything. I think a lot of students are. Oh my God, the air pressure like opened the door in my room. I think a lot of students are like kind of frustrated with like I don't know, communicating like student needs with admin. So like I think there are some organizations who are trying to do work around mental health, around DEI, around stipends, affordable housing, and all this other stuff. And I think they think that like having an effective like bargaining unit and unionizing under an organization that will give them um, like legal expertise and advice and um, guidance will help with like we'll just give students more power to like get the things that we need done. Um, for example, like dental is not covered. Dental should be covered. I really think MIT can pay for dental.
They can't
I
afford
don't.
it.
I can they really not? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. But so I think yeah. And they're building a lot of like weird like luxury housing and stuff. Like that's like why aren't you building affordable housing for students? Like literally the on-campus housing, like that's like most of the apartments are like at least half of your stipend. It's kind of a lot. How much of your salary, what percentage of your salary goes to your rent, Daniel? Curious.
My salary, not a good example. Let's see. My rent.
Or like, if you know how much you make per month, how much of that goes to your rent?
Oh, okay. I guess I could do per month. Oh, my monthly salary changes, so I'm trying to do it annualized. I think that's a better
Oh,
example.
okay.
Divided by how much am I gonna make this year? Put that number. 0.5% is what I got.
0.5%?
Well, yeah, my rent's pretty cheap and my salary is too high. So
Why am I literally like 100 times that?
let's see. Let me do it per month. Let's say I make like
I guess not me. I would say maybe like 30% goes to rent.
I think
Oh,
what's
30.
the like recommended max? Is it like 20% of your salary
I have no
to go to
idea.
rent?
No one's ever
There's
told me.
like there's a golden rule somewhere. I don't know. Maybe
Oh,
it's 30.
really?
It might be 30. Like to meet like to maintain a certain quality of life.
Okay. I mean, maybe mine's fine. I have no idea, technically. But still, like 0.5%. That's crazy.
That's not a good representation.
I guess it's also like depends on like where you live, cost of living, stuff like that. But I don't
Yeah,
know.
the rent here is pretty cheap. The rent here is cheaper than where you are.
Was it cheaper than in Atlanta?
Yeah, here, yeah,
Gotcha.
because I'm not in a major city, so that's basically it.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
Although in major cities you can find really cheap rent, but you don't want to live there.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we just got an email from the landlord today, and he was like, "If you guys re-sign your lease soon, I won't raise the rent." And I was like, "Yes, yes, sounds great." So, so, yeah, yay for another
I
year
just
of
got
living.
new owner. My apartment building or buildings, I guess, got new owners, so my
Oh,
rent
okay.
could go up. And if
Oh,
my lease is good through, I think through the end of June, so we'll see if they raise the rent. I don't know.
like 0.5% to 0.55 or something. Oh
Tough
wow.
life, okay?
Yeah, I guess I mean it's fine, you know. I'm not really doing this for the money. Like
Although you're,
I'm living fine. I have plenty of money for like food and shopping every month, so I'm putting in money in my IRA. So I'm like, must be enough, you know? Right? Yeah.
yeah, must be enough.
Yeah. So
You're sharing your apartment too, right?
yes, that's true.
You get to split it that way.
What do you mean?
It'll be more expensive if you're by yourself.
Yeah, definitely. True. Yet you're by yourself and it's still
I'm a bad example.
100 times less. But yeah. Um, but
Sounds
I
like you got to
mean,
go be a
it's fine.
homeowner. Go
That
buy
sounds
your
like
own
too much
place.
effort. I guess like I'm not here, but like I do have friends who are doing that, and that, like it makes sense. I think that would be too much for me. I'm happy with the situation as it is. You know, I called Nathaniel and I was like, Nathaniel, give me financial advice. And he was like, oh, so like I have this like secret technique for how you like um rebalance and like invest your IRA funds every month or whatever. And I was like, okay, cool. And he's like, me and my friend did a ton of research and like we proved this is the most effective way. I've already lost money. I'm just like, it's just, I'm like, Nathaniel, it's not increasing. It's still decreasing. But it's only been
Well,
2 months,
yeah.
but like it hasn't been long. But I just think
Right
it's,
now too, the market's down right
yeah,
now, so it's not, and nothing's gonna look good. But
yeah, I'm sure. Um, that's fine. Whatever. Um,
he does have a lot of hacks.
yeah, so I'm gonna be calling him up a lot because I don't know anything about money and financials, and I'm trying to be financially independent and educated, but it's just so complicated. Why do they have to make things so complicated and expensive? It's weird. Well,
To weed out the people that can't handle it.
it's ridiculous. How come you have to be Nathaniel in order to be financially adept? Is that the right word? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess that's it.
we should do a joint episode with Nathaniel. I want to be on with Nathaniel.
I had him on Friday. Like,
What? Oh,
well, you couldn't do Friday, right?
I
Did I
know. I
ask you?
couldn't.
Yeah, yeah, I asked you about Friday.
Dang, dang.
I had him on Friday.
Well, that's okay. Well, I appreciate the effort, I guess.
I try to book. It's hard to book things, especially right now with my schedule. So
It is, but yeah, that's okay. It'd be like that. Hmm.
you can text him and see if he wants to come on. We still have time.
Wait, how was your little ski trip thing?
Oh yeah,
So
we went.
I did not end up going, but how was it?
Yeah, we went. I only got kind of hurt, and
You only got kind of hurt? What does that mean?
no, just sore. Yeah, it was good. It was good. We went there for like a day. It was like one day. We got like a day pass.
Nice.
We were there all day. Um,
Were you both skiing?
yeah, he was snowboarding. I was skiing.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. Nice.
Although neither of us had done those things in like years,
Okay.
like 10, 15 years. So we get there, we're like, ooh, a little sketchy.
Nice. Sounds fun though. Did you guys fall a lot?
Well, I fell. He only fell a couple times, and usually it was because I fell that he fell.
Like you just fall in front of him, he'd be like, "Damn it!"
Well, yeah, basically.
Nice. Um, that's cool. Do you have any other fun trips planned?
Mm. Mm-mm. I'm gonna be traveling a lot in May, but not necessarily fun trips. I'd call them trips. My brother's graduation, like the first week of May. It's in Indiana, so I'm like, it's like right on the border of driving and flying. It's like a 10-hour drive-ish. Like, could do that, but then if I fly, I gotta connect through somewhere else. And so, then the next week is my grandfather's birthday,
Oh,
and something my cousins have something else too that weekend, but it's the same city, so I'm going to New York City for that, which I had to take vacation for. And well, that's the other thing. I'm working nights that weekend, but I'm working Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday night. So I took off Friday and Saturday night. So I'll work Thursday night into Friday morning, then go to New York City that afternoonish. Stay there through Saturday, and then probably drive back Saturday night
mm-hmm.
into Sunday morning so I can sleep Sunday morning and go to work Sunday night.
Oh, wow.
A little convoluted, but that's probably the best way to do it. Instead of leaving Sunday morning and then going right to work. Yeah,
Gotcha.
and then the next weekend is nothing. And then the next weekend is my cousin's wedding in Philadelphia.
That's a packed month.
It's a packed month. It's a packed month.
Sounds fun though. Sounds like all kind of
Mm,
fun, maybe. But I guess I don't know, family things. Do you enjoy family things?
yeah, they're okay. The wedding clearly bottom tier. Um, it's my cousin who I rarely speak to.
But do you get to bring a plus one?
Do you want to go?
Yeah. No, it
To the
was like,
wedding?
but also, or it could be me. Choose me.
I don't know if it's a plus one. A lot of these family weddings, they just invite my family. They just say, the Silverstein family.
Oh. Oh, I see.
I don't know if we get a plus one. I'm sure if I ask, well, I don't know. I think it's supposed to be a smaller wedding. So I don't know
Oh, okay.
if you'll be able to come. But it's Philadelphia. It's not like that close for you.
Just tell them that we're married and so I'm in the Silverstein family.
That would be a pretty big surprise. The
What about,
secret marriage.
yeah. That would be fun. We could like stir up some drama in your family. The Silverstein
Mm.
drama.
I
Everyone
just
will be
don't
talking.
think they care about me. No,
No
I
one
don't
will.
think they care.
They'll just care about you and your drama.
Yeah, that's the plus one. Maybe I can bring a plus one to the graduation. You can come to that. Gonna come
Yeah.
to
Going to your brother's graduation
Bloomington.
sounds so fun.
Yeah, it's gonna come to Bloomington, Indiana.
Yeah, totally. Only if we
That's
can make
fun.
stop in Pawnee.
Well, the grandfather's birthday probably is a no. Probably graduation is your best bet to get in on one of these things.
I thought me and your grandpa were like best friends. Why didn't he even invite
Oh,
me?
that's true. Have you met him?
Yeah, many
Did you?
times. We got some beers together. We just like
It could have been a situation. Like, I'm trying to think of when you would have.
grandfather
My
almost had.
graduation? My mother's side.
Oh, yeah, no. I have met your parents, but I don't know their parents.
All right, well, what do you have this week? This past week was busy
Yeah, I was so busy. Um,
with
I'm so
things.
exhausted. I studied so hard. And my tests they were okay, but not really. One of them was like not too shabby, I think. The other one was like kind of bad. But then everyone said it was bad. So I was like, okay, I think it's fine. Seems like grad school is just like you always feel like you're failing, and then the professors do work a little magic at the end of the semester, and everyone just gets an A or a B. You just don't know
Yeah.
which one. So unless you do absolutely nothing, then I could see maybe some people get a C. But past that,
And,
I feel like
yeah.
people just don't want to deal with that, Professors are
In my
like, come on.
1 year of grad school, it seemed that way.
Yeah.
Everyone was struggling, and then everyone ended up with an A or a B at the end.
Okay, see, that's exactly how it goes. Some people are freaking out a little too much. I'm like, guys, like, yes, we're failing and we're going to get B's. Like, it's fine. It's not a big deal. No one
Even
cares.
then, you'll probably get an A. Like, I got A's in classes I should not have gotten A's in.
I don't know about that for me, but we'll see. Um, but this week, so I have like my main project, which is like making bottle brush polymers, and I want to make this like synthetic cervical mucus. But the bottle brush polymers are proving kind of hard to make, and so the work has kind of like slowed down because I'm kind of like shadowing postdocs who are like showing me how to make it, except they're struggling to make it, and I'm like, oh. So but I think it's almost we're almost done troubleshooting that. But because that kind of slowed down, my postdoc and advisor were like, oh, you should help on this like other project that some people in the lab are doing. And they said they could help. They're like making these metal phenolic networks and trying to create like a library of them. And then they were like, oh, Nadia, because since I do material stuff, I could do like the physical characterization of their stuff to help like kind of train their machine learning model or something. And I was like, yeah, I would love to do the material science. So very exciting. I love collaborating with people. So I'm excited to work with more people and do more like side project things, learn new skills and techniques. I think I don't know. I don't know exactly what they use it for, but I know that these metal phenolic networks are like this cool thing you can use to like coat things. For example, like one of the like a potential solution to like coat vaccines so you don't have to refrigerate them, like that kind of thing. But I think they're looking into other applications of it as well. So, and then I think they're also like culturing cells in the networks or something like that. And I have to learn cell culture because once I make my synthetic mucus, I want to like study like pathogen transport within it. So I have to like learn that. So it's like cool. I want to learn a bunch of new skills. So hopefully this week, I think I'm going to start getting into some of that. I definitely need to like read like, what are these things you guys are working with? And then I kind of thought we were chilling after those 2 exams. I was like, guys, like we don't have any homework posted. And then of course Friday night, 2 of my classes, they post 2 more P sets. I was like, you got to be kidding me. So the P sets have been really hard, like really hard. Like the week before this past week, like I literally spent like 20 hours on one of my P sets because it was like, it's like, I think looking back, it wasn't that bad, but it's just like there were a lot of things that's easy to like overthink. Some math derivations were like, I always thought I was fast at math, but like, I swear, like the international students are faster. They just like I was like, oh my God, like it literally took me half an hour to do this one, like derive this one equation. And my friend's like, oh, I did that. I like did that part in my head. I was like, how? You guys are like crazy geniuses. It's like, it's awesome. It's cool. And I love math, but I'm like, wow, be on that level. So crazy. So yeah. So, sorry, I overheard my roommate. um, so yeah, this week, more class, oh, I guess the week after this week is spring break technically, so I won't have classes going on. I didn't plan a trip or anything. Could maybe take a spontaneous trip. Oh, Yoel's gonna come visit me because he's looking at some programs at like BU. So the week after that, he will be here and he's gonna stay with me for like 2 nights. I was like, yeah, you can just crash on my futon. So that'll be exciting. And I'm hoping to kind of rest a little bit over spring break, do some research things, but I have to start like grinding for quals because that's at the end of May. So I have to get it together, start reviewing. So yeah, it's been a tough balance trying to figure out like my classes, trying to, understand my research. My advisor's super nice. She's like, you don't have to make any progress this semester. Like, do what you got to do. We'll help you prep for quals. She's literally the best. But it's like, I still want to do things, So, but I'm so excited for this. Honestly, I'm just excited for the semester to be over. I feel like summer is going to be awesome. Daniel, we're going to hang out over the summer. We're going to go boating. We should plan that. We should like make a weekend out of it or something. I don't know when. Should we do something for
Yeah.
prom? Maybe we should.
Uh, well, I'll have to see what's going on in Syracuse.
Okay. Or you can come to Boston. I should look up like when is Boston Pride. I have no idea.
It's probably better to come to Boston,
Yeah, exactly.
I will say. I don't even know if they do that here. I don't know if it's allowed here.
Mm-hmm. The last update.
It should be.
I'm seeing it. Weird.
Not on there.
Oh my gosh, our surprise guest is here.
Okay.
Yeah? Hello. Oh my gosh, she's so overwhelmed. What's up?
Sorry. Can you help me lift this up? I'm gonna fix the table.
Yes.
Just take this glass plate so we don't break it. Like the other side. Thank you. Put it on top. Or shut it down. Okay. Hello, Chris. Hello.
Well, Nadia's just set up. It's
Sorry, we're fixing the table. Chris is here. Oh, okay. And yeah. Vibes.
yeah.
You're just working this week? Nothing interesting?
It's what I'm doing for the next 3 weeks or whatever.
Chris, this is Daniel.
Hello.
This is Chris.
Hello.
We play rugby together. Daniel's, yep,
Rugby.
Silverstein. Me and Daniel were plus leaders together,
Mm.
and we were in band. We played trumpet together. And Daniel's a chemical engineer, and now he works night shifts at a nuclear power plant in Syracuse.
Oh.
Just this month. That's just this month.
Other times you work other shifts at a nuclear power plant in Syracuse.
Yeah, it goes days and nights. Days and nights. It's a rotating schedule. So.
Yeah.
No judgment. We like nuclear power plants.
And then my roommate's here, Natalie. Natalie's iconic.
It's true.
Just chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Daniel,
Okay.
how long have we been friends? When did we start our friendship? I think it was my second year. What did we do?
I don't know what year that is.
Sophomore year?
16?
Sophomore?
2017?
Oh yeah, I don't remember years. Yeah, 2018? 2017.
Yeah, one of those years.
Oh no, yeah, when I lived in GLC. It was because we lived in GLC. Yeah.
Good place.
GLC was a great place. It was a great building. They always had free tea and coffee and stuff.
Exactly. Sometimes they had brownies. Yeah.
Do you have any fun podcast questions for us today?
I can get
I know
the
you
game
have a lot.
going.
Daniel has
Yeah,
really
I think the
interesting.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yo, when was the last time Blake was on? How's he doing?
A few weeks ago.
Oh, nice. Okay.
He bailed a couple weeks ago, and then he was
Daniel
on the week
has
before that.
He's like co-host, but I guess he's kind of didn't take on, or I think he was going to transition to be the new host, but then that didn't happen. I don't know. But Blake's
Trying to get out of this.
one of my band children. Nice. So
Trying to get out of this.
there's a lot of trumpets on this podcast. It's just the trumpet.
You don't say.
It's
What do you
Nathaniel's been on.
least want to be on the podcast? Like, what is your enemy?
That's a good question. What do you think, Daniel?
I don't have enemies.
What is your least friend? Your lowest level friend instrument.
I make an effort to not have enemies.
That's a boring answer.
Yeah, sorry, I don't have an enemy. You have an answer, Nadia?
Yeah, the trombones.
Close rivalry.
Yeah.
I have no ill will for them. All right, the game is called Questions or Answers. It's like this or that types of questions, yes or no. There are no right answers, but there are wrong answers.
You can only lose. I like this.
You can only lose.
Or
Okay.
be medium.
Cup or cone?
Up or cone?
Yeah.
Cone.
Up.
What?
Uh-oh. Is a Coke slushie just a really cold Coke?
No.
No, it's a really cold, bad tasting Coke.
Mm.
I think Coke slushies are bad.
It's
What
not
do you
just,
think?
it comes, well, because it melts and then it's no longer just Coke. It's now,
What is
Well, okay.
Maybe it is a really cold
I feel like
Coke,
it depends
but-
how it's made because I like the Coke ices. I think those are terrible. But like if you like actually like isn't there like a trick where you there's like an optimal time window where you can like put soda in the freezer, and then when you like open it and then it like crystallizes really fast. I feel like that tastes good because it's like actually just frozen
It's a
Coke.
really cool Coke. Yeah, but it is because it's like, well, because then when it melts, like I feel like a slushy tastes bad when it melts because then it's like the syrup comes out before like the water and it's like it's all off balance. So I think Coke slushy is a really cold Coke.
I don't think so.
It depends on what we're defining as Coke slushy. That's basically the
Yeah, true that.
We're not doing well on the first two. Okay, Lysol or Clorox?
What?
Clorox.
Lysol or Clorox?
Clorox.
Lysol. I use Lysol wipes every day.
Clorox is an cooler letter.
Good point. Cooler than Y?
Yes.
Yeah, they both have weird letters in there. Are country clubs just cults for old people?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. My grandma's in the country club. If we ever go to Delaware, we have to go to the country club.
I would love to go to country club in Delaware. That sounds like peak activity.
It's like everything is always at the country club. Like Lolo's 90th birthday, his funeral reception, like everything's always at that country club. It's just, yeah, we have to go there. And like whenever we'll go, like Mimi will just like have us get in the golf cart and she'll like drive like crazy, like just whip over to the country club. Because there's nothing to do in that like little neighborhood except for like ride around in the golf cart and go to the country club. So
Definitely.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to be old and retire and join a country club.
Chess or checkers?
Chest or chess?
Chess or checkers?
Oh.
Chess. But the chess where you make up your own rules and you just kind of do shit. And you also speak in accents. That's how I used to play chess when I was like 8. And like me and my best friend in like 3rd grade were just like, no, maybe 2nd grade, we're just like kind of make up rules and just do shit. And you can, with checkers, they all look the same, so you can't make up as many fun rules because you can't be like, the horse does this because there's no horse. There's no.
Good point. I feel like when I was a kid, I was like obsessed with checkers and like chess was too complicated. My mom was like, no, we can read this chess book together and like get good at chess. And I was like, I'm already good at checkers, so I'm just going to do that. So I would say checkers.
Pressure or temperature?
Temperature.
Hold up. Okay. Both intensive variables. Wait, which one did you pick?
Temperature.
I have to go with temperature because the corresponding extensive variable is entropy, and that's definitely cooler than volume, so TDS.
I'm just thinking about the work that I'm doing right now. It's like I basically can vary temperature and pressure, and varying pressure, like not that much changes in the system that I'm working on, but varying temperature, like tons of stuff changes. So it's like definitely more interesting.
But it's easier to vary the pressure because thermal expansion. So yeah, temperature is more interesting. More shit happens. More entropy. Yeah, we love temperature. It's a good question. That's a really good question.
No one's ever put that much thought into that.
That's a good like Gibbs energy question.
Yeah.
Those are the primary.
That's what that's for. Yeah.
Energy.
Yeah. Is it okay to mingle at a funeral?
Yes, 1000%. That's what funerals are for.
That's true.
Yeah.
No, well, I like if I had a funeral or if I died when I die, I don't want people to just mingle at my funeral. I want them to like rage together at my funeral. I want everyone to be best friends. I want people to get married after that, like meet each other.
Yeah.
No,
I have a whole plan. My funeral needs to be like a bonfire with like a lot of beer and like a lot of like good music like happening, and people just like talk about how much they love me and they like bond over how much they love me.
Exactly.
And like they also tell all the wild stories that like never really got fully conveyed when I was alive, and like shit comes up and people either love or hate each other after. But like I don't care because I'm not there. But I want it to be like people like making connections. Like people like, oh shit, that was you. You know?
Oh, yeah. Like definitely like worlds collide.
Yeah.
Stacy or Stacy's mom?
Stacy's dad. I have to show you that TikTok. There's this like band that made this like they made a parody that was like Stacy's dad has got me down bad, and it's really good. So, but I guess personally, like Stacy's mom, MILFs.
Stacy, because
Oh.
no, because if I actually went, so it's like in the song we never get if there's any reciprocation from Stacy's mom. But if I actually went for Stacy's mom and she actually went back for me, I'd be like, oh fuck, no, never mind. Like you shouldn't be going for a high schooler. So like I could have a crush, but if she actually like reciprocated, I'd be like, oh no, now this is weird because like that's kind of not chill because I was dating your daughter. So I'd rather just like avoid that whole thing and just like stick with Stacy.
I say MILF.
Do you easily get splinters?
No? I don't know.
I don't, but recently I was working with sheet metal and my friend was like, oh, you need to put on gloves so you like don't cut yourself with sheet metal. So I reached for the box of gloves so I wouldn't cut myself with sheet metal, and I gave myself a paper cut on the cardboard of the box of gloves before I could get the gloves. But the sheet metal didn't cut me.
Good thing Jasper wasn't there.
It's a minus points for Twilight references.
It's positive points. Plus 50.
This gives free energy. Do we want to be low?
Fuck. I don't know.
Do you understand sleeveless hoodies?
Oh my god, I love sleeveless hoodies.
Really?
They're like, yes, they're hot. They're like hip hop energy. Like it's like, oh, you're an athlete, but like you're gonna show off your arms. Like
Okay,
you're gonna
yeah.
dance, but like you're like, yeah.
I don't know if I would wear it. Maybe. If I had a fit. If I had a vision. But I've never gotten one. But yeah, I would say that, yeah, they're kind of hot.
I've also been convinced in recent times that people like fashion. The more you look at like people who are like cool and trendy, the more fashion is just like literally the most insane thing out of a grandfather's closet, and like you can wear
Yeah.
whatever the fuck you want,
Mhm.
and which is empowering me to wear like random stuff like that and be like, no, it's stylish.
It's fashion.
It's fashion. Like
It's
I'll wear like a
fashion.
long sleeve shirt under a sleeveless hoodie and be like, it's fashion.
Yeah.
Rue would wear it, so I can wear it.
True.
Yeah.
True that. I mean, sleeveless turtlenecks are a thing, and vests are a thing. So I feel like sleeveless hoodies make sense.
Those are also both hot.
You gotta show off the muscles. And we gotta keep your ears warm.
Mm-hmm. We don't want to see your collarbone at all.
Yeah.
Just your arms.
Yeah. Just the biceps.
Is it possible to have a furniture potluck?
A furniture potluck? Yeah, that's what the days leading up to September 1st is here in Cambridge, in Boston.
Yeah, I love that.
You seem like
No,
you
but
just
I
had
don't-
a revelation.
No, I'm just imagining like someone moves to town. It's like, oh, my friend moved to town. Like everyone brings that one piece of furniture that they have. They're like, fuck, like I don't really want this, but I don't know what to do with it. But like I can't get rid of it. Like you're like, and so everyone brings a piece of furniture. And now their apartment is furnished with like, and it's up to them to deal with if they want the like random odds and ends of furniture they got. But like that would be so fun.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
FedEx or UPS?
That's toughy. USPS.
DHL.
What's
Not
that?
DHL. Isn't it DHL?
What? I
Yeah,
don't
the
know.
International Shipping Service. It's DHL.
Global. It's a global service.
A global service. But
Wow.
FedEx and UPS both like are annoying for packages for work. So,
Oh.
but DHL my mom sent me a credit card to Mexico and got there in like a day. And I was like, that's impressive.
Wow.
Yeah. And the man handed it to me as I was leaving my house. I was like, what? Where'd you come from?
Okay, good to know. Good to know. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't even know. Wow.
Have you ever hit someone opening an umbrella?
Probably.
My friend hit someone yesterday with not opening an umbrella, but walking with an umbrella. Have I done it? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, but probably.
I don't use a lot of umbrellas.
T-shirt tags or mattress tags?
Mattress tags. I don't like t-shirt tags. I like when they're like, oh, the mattress tag can tell you if it's the top or bottom of the mattress.
We're talking about the mattress or about the comfort, like the sheets. I don't like sheets tags.
I assumed it would be the mattress.
But mattress is fine. Yeah, mattress tag.
Yeah, mattress is fine. What was that look?
Whatever you want, you know?
Eye roll.
Sorry, it wasn't meant to be eye roll. Are donuts overpriced?
Typically,
Probably.
yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
The way they just churn them out at Krispy Kreme, but whatever they, Oh my God, did I ever tell you about the Krispy Kreme in Atlanta and it burned down. It was like this like classic Krispy Kreme. Then like who went there? Like famous people went there, and like you would go in and then like they'll have all the donuts rolling through the glazer thing, and they were just like popping them out.
Well, that's all Krispy Kremes.
No, not the one by my house at home. They don't. You can't like see the whole.
Oh,
whole
that's
thing.
then that's bullshit. It's not a Krispy Kreme. It's
Maybe
a lie.
you're right.
It's a
Maybe
lie.
you're right. Maybe you're right. That was just all I knew until I came to Atlanta, but it burned down. Very sad. Very sad. I remember one time, I think it was Krispy Kreme, like my freshman year, a bunch of the trumpets, they had like a pirate day. They're like, you get free donuts if you dress like a pirate. And so we all like took tinfoil and dressed like pirates and waited in line at Krispy Kreme. That was such a good time. Were you there, Daniel?
I don't think I went. I think I had something.
What did you?
Yeah, I remember that now.
To make like a hook or something.
A hook.
Just like, and like I think someone made like an eye patch out of it or something like that. I don't know. I have a picture deep in my Snapchat of it.
Cheap in the Snapchat. You like automatic sinks?
Oh, like in the bathroom? No. They hate me. They all hate me.
Yeah, they're kind of annoying. They're just too finicky. If they worked well, I would. Because I think it's cool that you don't have to like, it's kind of crazy when you don't have to like touch anything in the
Then you have to
bathroom.
interact with strangers. You have to sit there and like you awkwardly make eye contact with someone waiting for them to finish their sink because your sink doesn't work. I have to interact with too many strangers in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Those
So,
things.
yeah. Like if everything worked, I would. But they don't, so they suck. So yeah.
Is it okay to go to a restaurant alone?
Yes.
I just did this morning.
For like a breakfast kind of a brunch?
Yeah, I guess it was brunch for myself. I guess it was afternoon. I was eavesdropping on this group. It was really funny. Wait, can I tell you about it right now?
Yeah.
I'm like sitting there, eating my little meal, and there's this like group, and they're just like ripping on someone in their friend group who like, I guess they're talking about how they like made a group chat without her. And then she like found out because someone accidentally messaged the big group chat with her instead of the one without her, and now she's all paranoid, like, oh, like you guys aren't filling me in on everything, and they're like, well, she's so paranoid now, it's like getting annoying, and all of them are just like going around talking about how they don't like her, and this guy's like, can I say something as a third party? I mean, like, I never liked her, and like all this stuff. I was like, this is like everyone's worst fear, that like the people that you think are your friends are literally at a restaurant just like shitting on you. I was like, this is so sad. I was like, maybe this person sucks, but like this is still sad. I just felt so bad. I was like, why did you make a group chat without her in the first place? Maybe you could have just not. Maybe you could have just been cool. I don't know.
Well, less and on that, but on like people having like side group chats. It's like I learned at brunch today. I learned from that my friend, like a bunch of my friends who don't actually live near Central, like went out in Central last night, and I was like, oh, cool,
TFTI.
thanks. Like I am walking distance, and I could have. Well, I had other plans, but I didn't know I had other plans. They also went to Boomerang like 3 hours after we did.
What?
They were like, I'm like, you guys know it, like, and it's also they probably just were hanging out, right? They were probably like, it was probably not that deep.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, be chill, it's not that deep. But I did text the whole group ages ago, being like, who wants to hang out on Saturday? So,
Well, at least you're not at the coffee shop just
shitting on me. It wasn't my
staring
friends,
into
right?
you. It wasn't. There was someone named Leah. So Leah, I'm
cool.
sorry.
How old are they?
I think they were around. I think they were our age because I think one guy was talking about doing his PhD or something, and they looked young.
I know a few Leahs.
So Leah, I'm sorry, but your friends don't like you, and you need to find better ones. Damn. You deserve better. Maybe they deserve better too, but you definitely deserve better. Damn. But it's like that's what's fun about going to a restaurant by yourself, is that you can like eavesdrop on people. You can do a lot of people watching.
Or you sit at the bar, befriend the bartender.
There was
or
no
make
bar.
new friends. Or you end up invited to a party because you make friends while you're at the restaurant yourself.
Okay, we get it. You're like cool and social, and you can like talk to anybody. And my social anxiety is too much for that, so it's just me eavesdropping on people's conversation. But yeah, good times. It's important to treat yourself. Take yourself on dates.
Do a couple more. Are escalators dangerous?
Yeah, probably.
they make me frustrated
Why?
because you can't go as you were going faster and now you have to go slower because everyone goes like up both sides and you can't go past people and you have to just sit there and just like and you just are at the mercy of
You'll just yell like, walk on the left, or like stand on the right.
I also don't like putting people out of like I don't like making other people like uncomfortable or like it's like I'm like, oh no, they were here first, but they're here wrong and they shouldn't be there.
They're
Like,
wrong.
but they're here first, so I'm not gonna tell them to move. I'm just gonna sit here and fume the escalator ride. One time I ran up the side of an escalator, like that like metal part on it because it was like coming out of the T and there was like a class event and so it's like the whole escalator filled. I was like, nope, I'm going up the side. I ran up the side and then while I was running up, the escalator like broke and I don't know if it was related, but like I was like a freshman and the like entire class was like, what? And then everyone's like walked the escalator and I was like, my bad. But I kept scurrying up the side.
Scurrying like a little mouse. like a large mouse.
like a
Tall
large
mouse.
like a lizard.
Like
Komodo dragon.
you are wearing like lizard colors.
Mm.
It's like nice green
One time the back of my neck got scaly from sun poisoning, and my friend said I looked like a lizard man. I didn't look at it because it sounded. I was like, that sounds gross. I don't want to see it.
Ew.
I went to medical. The doctor said, "Thank you for bringing in your weird rash," and then turned around the computer and we looked together what it could be.
Oh, you told me about that.
Yeah, I don't know if
You know
like a
what?
lizard.
It
So.
sounds like Sophia's shingles.
The shingles. Yeah.
Did I tell you Sophia has shingles right now?
Right now?
Are those the same thing?
Yeah, it's the same virus or something. It's like weird because it's like supposedly like if you get chicken pox, it'll stay dormant and can come back as shingles. But we both got vaccinated for chicken pox as children. I don't think we ever had it. So for some reason it's there, but it's also like a version of herpes virus, something like that. So I'm like, I don't see how you would have gotten herpes from anyone. So does the family have herpes? I'm like, what's up with that? Do we need to know something?
Plenty of ways to get herpes.
Your booze.
Yeah, look,
Yeah.
I have all the testing stickers on my
Yeah.
the Georgia Tech testing stickers on my water bottle. They're
like
slowly
getting
starting to like
tested.
get scratched off. I'm kind of sad about
Maybe you
it.
should get tested again.
Yeah.
I'm saying every time one falls off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, two more. Pop rock or rock pop?
Pop rocks.
That's what
Yeah.
candy versus, but rock pop as a genre is a good genre.
No, I thought it was just pop. There's rock pop.
Well, I think
That's a thing?
one is a candy, and I think
No. Pop rock is definitely also a genre.
right. Pop
Is
rocks.
rock pop a genre?
I never.
Daniel?
I heard these both as candies, and I'm like, well, it's obviously pop rocks. I'm just gonna say pop rocks and ignore the question.
Pop rocks.
Rock pop is something I made up.
Nice. You made all these up on your own.
I just flipped it. Is Tanner attractive?
Creative genius. What it takes. Holy crap.
Daniel is a creative genius, actually.
Yes. Is Tanner attractive?
What?
No. Tanner.
Tanner?
Does he have Instagram?
Oh, I thought
Sight
you meant
unseen is
like tanning oil, like like putting tanner on your. No, there's a.
Oh.
Sure, that too.
I was gonna say no to the first one, but now I have to figure out that for the second one.
What's his
Sight unseen is Tanner attractive.
last name?
Debates.
Oh, duh.
Or tanner, like one who tans, like one who like turns hides into leather.
What? That's a thing?
Well, yeah, tanning is like turning animal skin into leather.
Oh, really? I don't know. Oh, here he is.
I have a picture if you can't find one.
Oh, look, here's Tanner. It's
Um,
kind of adorable, but
No.
maybe I shouldn't have immediately said no. I'm sorry, Tanner. You're probably listening to this.
I feel like if I
Just
were
not
like,
into
if I were meeting like a group of people and he was one of them, I would definitely like hang out with him a bunch for the night, but I wouldn't leave there being like, ooh, wow.
Tanner.
I feel like he looks like he has good vibes.
Yeah, definitely. You know,
But also, yeah.
maybe if I was more straight. Oh, look, this is like a trumpet picture. Look, there's me. I love this. It's funny because I'm on Tanner. I'm on your Facebook page, and it's like everybody's shirtless on the camp video. And like that's Daniel, and that's Ariana.
Oh. I'm trying to remember.
That's so funny. What year is this? I don't remember. But anyways,
3 years ago.
okay, was that the last one?
That was the last one. Yeah.
Damn.
We'll wrap it
Okay.
up there.
Do you have questions for Daniel?
Okay.
So you don't know anything about him, so I feel like.
Yeah. So you're perfect. Imagine your perfect person, like a relationship, like your absolute incredible, like most perfect. You don't even know what that means, but most perfect.
Owen.
Sure. Most perfect person in the world for you, but they have muffins for hands. Is that a make or break? Like, are you with them or are you not with them? Like, they want to be with you.
Owen has muffin hands. What would you do?
Are they restorative?
Restorative in the way that skin is restorative. They're not like you can just like eat them. Like, right? Like little crumbles come off, but like it comes back. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, sure. We'll do it. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Daniel would definitely stay. Daniel would definitely, yeah.
Yeah, I'm desperate enough. We'll stay. Is that all? Okay, muffin hands it is.
I didn't have other questions. Nadia, do you have other questions? You should ask a question.
She asked me stuff all the time.
I don't know. I don't think I have anything. Nothing fun and creative. When's your next stand-up set? Daniel's actually a stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
On the side. That's my main.
You know what you do?
Power
You should do
plants
stand-up on Twitch.
On Twitch?
Yeah. You should just stream
If only
it.
I knew. Yeah. Do it on your channel.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my god. Like, you could do it on Gym and Tonic.
Too successful for me, you know. Can't handle the fame that Gym and Tonic brings. Or live up to the infamous band.
The band.
Yeah. Daniel's actually, Daniel's the Gym and Tonic sponsor. The Experience podcast sponsors Gym and Tonic.
Ah, nice.
There's a bit of a conflict of interest there, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Thanks for coming on, both of you, I guess.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Always good. Always good to hear from you, Daniel.
Always.
Yeah.
Really, it is.